Humans should understand these 8 truths from the COVID-19 pandemic. Xiefeng. May 20, 2020. Let us look first at some natural changes that have occurred during the pandemic, and then we will see what we should conclude from them. You might want to research the following news items on the internet to see what has happened. The virus has healed the earth. The contrast of aerial photos from before and after the lockdown of the cities is amazing. Satellite data show that China's air quality has improved significantly. The air quality comparison chart under the global pandemic is conclusive. An Italian city was closed for 2 weeks and satellite views of it found amazing changes. Due to the outbreak, the number of tourists has plummeted and the canals in Venice, Italy have cleared nicely. Miami's water became clear, global carbon dioxide emissions dropped, mountain lions appeared in cities, and the earth began to restart. Residents of Punjab, India could see the Himalayas, 201 kilometers away in early April for the first time in nearly 30 years. India ordered a nationwide blockade at the end of March and found that the Ganges River had cleaned itself. Since the outbreak of the pandemic, the global blockade has slowed people's activities. As a result, all-round changes have taken place on the earth. The 8 examples above are enough to make us understand the 8 truths below. Atmospheric pollution, turbid rivers, reduced marine life, soil acidification, salinization, reduction of animals and plants, climate warming, ecological crises, and more are all caused by human activities, and humans must reverse them. There are too many people on the earth and we should reduce our uncontrolled growth. Regardless of race, ethnicity, or country, population development should be controlled within Mother Nature's tolerance. The national policies and human activities dominated by the developed economies are biased. Economic development must be in line with Mother Nature's annual productivity, and we cannot ask too much from her, otherwise she who nurtures us will get sick and lose her temper. People's food, clothing, shelters, traveling, aging, sickness, and death are all consuming natural resources. The more people possess, the more they damage the earth and the more sins they commit. The more people enjoy, the more they abuse and ravage the earth and the more sins they commit. Once anything's development goes to the extreme, it will inevitably be contained. The only way to avoid containment is to maintain harmony and balance among all things. Human nature has both a good side and an evil one. Capitalism and the market economy model conform to the evil side of human nature, that is, the greedy side. Greed leads to evil, which leads to ecological imbalance and ecological disaster. These facts tell us that there is something wrong with traditional values and the production and life mode of humans, and that this value and mode is the source of the virus. How do we solve the above 8 problems? In order to let people live happy and peaceful lives without anxiety or fear, to make society harmonious, and to restore nature to its original purity and cleanliness, I am fully prepared in both theory and practice. The theory is called Chanyuan values, the practice is called the New Oasis for Life. I have lived in Asia for decades, Africa for 17 years, North America for 3 years, with primitive tribes in Oceania for a few months, with Christians for 3 years, with Muslims for 3 years, had deep contact with Hindus, subtle contact with Buddhists and Taoists, understood Western spiritual culture, Osho's thoughts, and earnestly studied and explored Marx's theories. So I understand that people's needs are at the bottom in the minds of rich bosses. Therefore, my theory and practice are suitable for the interests of humankind as a whole, as well as to meet everyone's wishes. I hope that people will think about it deeply. Again, without changing humanity's traditional production and life modes, our suffering will continue endlessly, and not only will we be punished by nature, but the future will never be bright.